All right, every time I feel like torturing myself, I come on over to Dunkin. They just dropped their new Halloween menu, which is really just a glazed donut with some purple stuff on it. It's the spider donut, but this is really cool for the kids. I figured I'd show this. It's got a little munchkin on the top, so it resembles a spider. And then this is their new candy bar latte. I do have some other stuff because I went to Starbucks the other day. Let me just put this down real quick so I can show y'all. We got their iced pumpkin cake loaf because I had a pumpkin loaf from Starbucks which tasted like nothing. So I figured I'd try a packaged one at Dunkin' and compare it, because Starbucks is now worse than Dunkin' in my opinion. So anyway, I guess we'll start with the candy bar latte. On the top of this, it looks like there's some pretzel pieces and some candy pieces, and it's on a latte. I don't know if it's supposed to be in here or what, but hold on. Let me just put this back on the little paper you got here. Make sure I don't spill that. I want to drop this in my car. We probably have to take the lid off on this or something. Hold on. I'm trying to get some of the... Somebody gonna get mad at me for this. Y'all always get mad when I don't like nothing. It's got candy bar swirl syrup in this, which I'm trying to stir up on the bottom, just to make sure. It's great. I like black coffee. It doesn't really taste like a candy bar to me. It still just tastes like mocha. It just tastes like mocha. And the top, it's got these little candy bar pieces, but they're on top of whipped cream. So like, it's a cool idea for people who like stuff like this. I always try to like recuse myself from stuff like this, but I did want to try it. I don't necessarily think it's anything great. Maybe you do. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I don't like drinking calories that much, but when I do, I would. That's the one thing I think Starbucks actually has them beaten. I know Dunkin' Donuts does like similar to their Frappuccino, but I think Starbucks actually has a better version of it. The one thing, bro. But let's try this donut. It's the spider. It's cool. Like this is just a regular donut with some icing on the top, and that's what it is. Munchkins. Shout out to all my people who got munchkins. On their birthday, you gave one out to each person in the class. I don't know if they still do stuff like that, the kids these days. But if you were a 90s kid on your birthday, what they did was they walked around with a box of munchkins, and everybody got one, which is always cool. I still like them because of that. This is actually, surprisingly, a really fresh donut. So it's not crap. I don't have a problem with it. That's more than I can usually say about Dunkin'. Everything about it is just food coloring, and I knew that. I just wanted to show it, and it's an excuse to eat a donut. So I'll give it a 6. I don't dislike this. It's still not my favorite type of donut, but it's pretty fresh, which is cool. Now let's get into this Dunkin' iced pumpkin cake loaf cake. Got one from Starbucks. I thought it was like super dry, and when I saw this sitting at the counter in a package, I said it'd be cool to try this, because I said that one definitely needs icing. This one does have icing. It also has marbling, which the other one didn't. It's crazy that a packaged Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin loaf cake is better than that Starbucks one. And it's like a quarter of the price. Obviously, the icing is only on the top. They gave it a high taper fade. But even this part is considerably not drier. I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes packaged stuff is better because it sits in there and the air don't hit it. There's less of a margin for error. And as you can see, I ate the whole high taper fade part of this. I love it with the icing. I wish there was more icing, but I'm still going to give that a 7.5. I would get that again before anything I got in a Starbucks video. Anything. Now, Dunkin' is now moved over to Starbucks. I'm going to start dunking on Starbucks. I also did get 2 more donuts because she said it was cheaper if I did it this way. Bro, I trusted her. Donut stick. I got this last time and it was mad good, so I got it again. This is the best thing they have at Dunkin'. This is fire. It's a damn stick, but It's a cake one. And it's got the icing on it. I still have some bubble tea from the other video I did, Korean fried chicken spot. It was called the Cheeky Chicken. It was literally next door to this Dunkin', so I said, okay, let's stop in here. That bubble tea is not overly sweet. That's why I like it. I don't usually get sugary drinks, but I prefer, this is a thing that people said on this channel. It's not something that I call it, but a lot of people said, Asian people said this was Asian sweet. And I respect that because I prefer when things aren't over the top sugar. Just a little bit. Beverages. Ah, that gets this away from me. That donut stick gets a 9. I love that. Now I got a jelly donut because I'm getting old and I'm just starting to like jelly donuts. And it's probably my favorite thing at Dunkin'. So I got a jelly donut. Can you please fill the This is whack. There's no jelly in here, bro. I'm out of jelly. It's whack, bro. It's Dunkin', bro. Mad stingy with the filling, bro. 6 out of 10 is still good, but I need, if I get a jelly donut, it's supposed to have jelly in it. I'm sorry. I'm ranting for no reason. I wanted to try the Dunkin' because it's new. We do everything on the channel that's new. You're not Krispy Kreme. You're not even Wetzel. But you're also not Starbucks in a good way. So I figured I'd try that out. As far as the drink goes, like I said, I don't care for like sweet drinks, but that to me, it doesn't capture anything that's candy bar. I feel like if they really wanted to, they should do like, maybe like a caramel on the inside and then the mocha to give it like a Milky Way. I don't know what they're going for with the pretzels on the top, but I just feel like you could do better. It's very just meh. But I still wanted to try it. I don't have anything really to talk about. I got no yaps for today. I've always said this when it comes to yap. Here's the yap about yapping. You can't stop me from yapping. I only really have topics when I have topics. I know that sounds stupid to say, but I'm not one of those people that's going to make some sort of manufactured, oh, what would they like to hear about today? I'm not Mr. Rogers. Some of y'all ain't old enough for that. Is there anybody newer that does that? I don't know. But you get the idea. Everything that I do on my channel for the most part is like, when I talk, it just whatever comes to mind. And I got nothing today. I did buy this this hoodie. I got a sweatsuit. You see the knees is matching. There's a company called Roots of Fight. This is actually funny. This is not a plug at all. I paid for all this stuff. And it's kind of expensive. This suit was like $160, but I had to get it. Long story short, if you watch my old videos on my main channel, I used to have this Mike Tyson hoodie, right? It was like a sleeveless hoodie. I love like boxing and stuff like that, especially the old boxers. So this company back then called Roots of Fight, they made this hoodie that I really loved, and they only roll out stuff and then like they get rid of it. They don't like put more stuff out of the same thing. So if you don't have it, you don't have it. And I love that hoodie. And one day I had a load of laundry ready to go in my basement and my water heater burst. And all of that laundry in there got ruined, and it was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know anything, water heaters have like the water. I'm not like, I threw it all out. Like it was like, I'm not finna put that on my body. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to change them out. And I didn't. So change your water heater out at times, because something like that can happen. But I lost that hoodie. Long story short, I was scrolling and I got an ad for Roots of Fight. I was like, bro, they still got this. I forgot about this. So I ended up buying a couple of hoodies and stuff. It was like, I know that if I didn't get it, I wouldn't be able to get it again. So I got a bunch of like athletes that I like. You might have seen the other day, I had a Jackson State hoodie with Walter Payton on it. That's what it was from. So it has like different athletes and stuff like that, you know, of significance. And I'm, as a Celtics fan, obviously this is the late great Bill Russell that I got as well. And there's some other stuff on there. So again, I didn't get, this is just a legitimate, like, I like the brand. No money exchange. If they want to give me some free stuff, trust me, I'll plug it. But it's called Roots of Fight, and it's pricey, bro. That's the one thing that if it wasn't pricey, I probably would have got like 10, 11 things. But I only got this, and I got like one other hoodie. It's expensive as hell. Like that's like I said, this was like a $90 hoodie, but it's mad comfortable, and I love like stuff like this, like Jackson State, obviously, you know, HBCUs, stuff like that. Fun fact also, I'm the only person in my family that went to college that did not go to an HBCU. Every single one of my family members went to, so my sister went to HBCU, all my cousins all went to HBCUs. I'm the only one that didn't. It's gonna be playing ball and everything is a little different for me. If not, I probably would have, to be honest. I think it would have been really dope. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. No outro on this channel. I don't know if y'all caught that. I accidentally hit my glasses. If you hit the side rim on your Meta Ray-Bans, it will actually start. You can have it change. I have it for Spotify, so it started playing music. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, there's no outro on this channel, man.